as for weft sealer, now I tend to, you know, go back and forth with different weft sealers, and I recently bought a new one that I never tried, and this is what it looks like. It's the the E6000 fray lock, and it says it seals edges, locks knots, and it's super easy, and it dries crystal clear. So basically this is what it looks like, and I got this from my local Walmart. I think it was on clearance for like $1 or something.
And I just put this one on my weft, so I'm going to show you that right now. So this is some hair that I just sealed up, and this is the Her Hair Company Brazilian Kinky Curly, by the way. But as you can see on the weft, it is pretty clear, and I think I left this to dry for about 4 hours, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty clear, and it doesn't feel sticky or anything. It's pretty nice.
I also just purchased one more sealer, and basically this one is just to seal closures. Now you can seal your wefts with this as well, but you will have to put like a piece of paper. For example, let me show you. You will have to take the weft. See, hold up. You'll have to take the weft and kind of cover up the remainder of the hair with the paper, just so you won't get this on the hair, because it can make the hair hard.
But what I'm talking about is this right here, and this is the Patricia Nimox Clear Acrylic Sealer, and I have this in the finish of matte. They do have this in the finish of I think not clear, I think it's like shiny or something, I'm not even sure, but I got matte. And I use this to put on my closure, because after I bleached my knots, I did notice on my other closure that I didn't seal, the hair started to shed, so I just decided to pick this up so it won't shed. I haven't really used it, like I used it today, but I can't really judge how good it works because it's my first time using it. But this is what it looks like on the closure. Now, it kind of did make the lace a little bit hard in a way, but not too hard, because as you can see I can still move it around, but you can kind of feel a difference, but it's not really that bad. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and I don't think you can see it through. Yeah, you can't really see it through the hair for the most part, so that's what it looks like.
Make the bottom even as well, so now you have something like this. Okay, so now that you have this, you want to wet the ends just so it can be easier for you to actually put through the needle.
So as you can see, I'm putting it through the needle. Now I'm just going to drag it down to the middle point of the thread. And I'm just going to put it right here just so I won't get it lost. So now you want to get the ending points again. Make sure they're met up. Now you want to tie the end up. And this is just how I do it. You can also use tweezers to take the end part and put it under, because that's easier for me, but I'm just going to show you like this because I don't know where my tweezers is right now. So just take it and tie a knot right there. And I personally like to cut off the excess because it just hangs out, so cut as close as possible, but do not cut the knot, because if you do, you have to tie it up all again. So there you go. Go ahead with your tracks first, or you can go ahead with your closure. I like to do my closure first just to get it out the way, and it's just easier for me in my opinion because I don't have to estimate where my closure is going to lay at the end of it all.
Basically, you want to put the closure on where you want to start sewing at. Now some people start a little bit behind the elastic band, some people start all the way behind on the elastic band, but I don't. I just sew on top of the elastic band, but make sure you do not sew through the elastic band, just sew through the cap, if that makes any sense, and I'll try to show you that up close if I can.
and begin sewing from the top right here. I'm just going to take it. I wish I had a better camera so you guys can see. So I'm just going to take it from the edge. Make sure you pull the extra lace down just so it can lay flat. So I'm going to take it from the edge. Go through the lace. Then I'm going to go through the, not the elastic. Do not go through the elastic, because if you do that, then the cap will not stretch. You're going to go through the cap.
So I'm just going to go through. Go in and pull up. Hopefully I'm describing this right. I don't really know how to explain it. But once, I feel like once you actually tie the end of the knot on your needle, then you should basically know what to do. You just have to kind of experiment, but that's where you get your first stitching from, by doing that. So basically just do this around the whole closure, making sure not to go through the elastic band. And I also like to do, I think it's called like a double stitch or a double knot, I don't even know, but what you do is go through the two pieces of thread, and you just take the needle through it, and it will ensure that your stitches does not come untied.
Some people stop right here, right before they get to the back of the closure, and then they like make another end knot on the thread and then go to the back, and then they stop right here, and then they make another end to the thread and start on the other side. I feel like that's wasting thread and time, so I just don't do that. I just take the thread and just go all around the closure, and it works pretty good for me. I don't see why people do it, but as long as you have like the T-pins or whatnot, you can pretty much hold the hair all together, so you don't have to worry so much about that. Tracks. Some people do it differently. Some people, you know, go through the actual track with the needle and the thread. Now that can cause, why do I want to say threading? It causes shedding, and it also can mess up the weft sealer that you put on it. Now, even though it can cause shedding, you have to do that on the first knot, like the first stitching that you put on there, just to make sure the hair is onto the cap properly. Now after you do the first stitching and you go onto the second one, you can go underneath. Now underneath is when you go underneath the hair and you go through the cap, and that looks like this. And you just basically go through until you get to that knot. Well, not the knot, until you can't pull anymore, and then you know it's secure. And then after you do that, you want to go back underneath like this, through the thread right here, go through the thread and go back through the cap underneath and go up. And I was just going to make sure that the hair does not go anywhere. I'm messing up right now. My hair is getting tangly. It's hard to really explain how to do this on camera unless you're like in person, because it's like you have to visually see. It's kind of hard using terms to actually explain what to do, but hopefully I explained what to do in a way that I could. If you have any more questions, just make sure you comment below.
Okay, so I finally finished my wig, but I have a problem. I actually put too much of the acrylic sealer on the back of the closure, so now I have like a little bit of buildup on there, as you can see, like little spots. But what I did to fix it was got a little bit of alcohol in a container and an old toothbrush. So I got some of the alcohol and just started rubbing it on to the back of the closure, just to try to attempt to get it off. And then like if I see a little bit, I'll try to rub it off with my fingers. It was a lot around the front edge, Yeah, I kind of got most of it off, but over here there's just still a lot, so it looks kind of white. And I don't want to put it on my head and look like I have dandruff or something, so I'm trying to get it off as good as I can. But hopefully it comes off with time. I don't even know how to get all this off. I tried to search up some remedies to get it off, but I can't really get it off, so. But anyways, besides that, this is the hair. The bottom part is actually dry, but the top part is wet, so you kind of see like a little texture difference because it's wet at the top and it's dry at the bottom, but it basically looks the same. And this hair is really soft. Like, I don't even know what to say. But it's like really soft. And that's even with the alcohol on it, so the hair really isn't drying out, but it's really soft. So yeah, let me just show you how I'm going to wash it. I'm going to wash it with the Rim Pure Coconut Milk Nourishing Shampoo, just because I want to make sure I get all that alcohol out, and then I'm going to condition it with the Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner, and I want to let that sit in there for a couple minutes to an hour probably, just so it can be really conditioned. Okay, so hopefully I'm in frame, but I'm just going to wet it with lukewarm to warm water.
Make sure you get all the hair wet. And see what it looks like. I can see the curls are popping. Just gonna get it wet. And after we get it wet, I'm just gonna take some of the shampoo. It doesn't matter how much you get, but make sure you get the hair all covered in it. And make sure the shampoo that you guys are using does not have any sulfates, no harsh chemicals, things like that. If you can't find the Rim Pure, I do suggest that you use the Shea Moisture shampoo. It doesn't matter any one that you have. Just make sure it's like a good, gentle shampoo. Now I just want to get that all in the hair. Just to clean it. You see the hair really isn't that tangly. Of course it's curly hair, so it is going to tangle a little bit, but not matting or anything like that. So just continue to run that shampoo through. Do not comb the hair while you have shampoo in it, because that can cause tangling and just unnecessary shedding. So just smooth it in. That's my suggestion. Keep smoothing. And now I'm going to rinse it off.
Now I'll make sure I'm scrubbing my closure just to get off any of the excess sealer. Okay. So now that the shampoo is out, you can go ahead and put your conditioner in. But actually I'm going to go run to go get my wig head so I could get a better view, I guess, of putting the conditioner in. Look at her. Ain't she cute? Look at her. Yes. Look at them curls. Look at that hair. Look how defined it is. Just so pretty. Like, I don't even know what to say. It speaks for itself. It is so gorgeous. And that's even without conditioner. So now I'm just going to put conditioner in. And I also wanted to tell you, this is where I'm going to put the shedded hairs that I get. I can't even get that out, but I have a little bit of shedded hair right there. So, yeah, so now I'm just gonna put the conditioner in. I'm doing this with one hand, so hopefully this won't turn out looking like a mess. So I'm just gonna put it in. to run it through. I'm just going to run it down the hair. Oops, not even filming. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna come back and after I put it all in the hair because it's kind of difficult with one hand. So yeah. Okay, so I just finished putting the conditioner in the hair, and the hair is so soft and even more defined. That's what it looks like. And I did get a little bit more shedding, but it's curly hair, so I'm not even tripping about that. But I just really love this texture. Like, look how pretty it is. So now I'm about to detangle the hair using my wide tooth comb. Make sure you use a wide tooth comb. Do not try to use a paddle brush or a dimming brush because this will get out unnecessary shedding that you will want to prevent. So anyways, I'm just going to try to detangle this using one hand. And as you can see, the hair pretty much goes right through. Hair is curly, so you have to keep in mind that it's not gonna go straight through like if it was straight hair. So I do have to start from the ends, but since I'm doing this with one hand, I really can't do that. As you can see, that's what it looks like. And I do have a little more shedding, but I feel like that's normal since it is curly hair, like I said.
That's how much shedding I got so far. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, this is not a lot of shedding because, first of all, this is a lot of hair on this wig cap. So, I mean, I don't think it's a lot of shedding, but it is shedding. So, yeah, I'm just going to go in and actually get deeper into the hair and detangle it better than I am because I'm just trying to show you, like, the main, I don't know, like I don't even know. I just wanted to show you how it detangles so far. I guess, I don't even know. Okay, I'll be back.
So I just finished detangling the hair. Sit up, stop. And this is what it looks like. I'm able to glide my hands through it. This freaking wig standing on my nerves, but I really like it so far. It's so soft. I'm serious, like this hair is really soft. Like I wish you guys can touch it. So soft. But I do have some more shedding. And I was just sitting in my sink. So this is all the shedding that I got. I honestly don't think this is a lot. Just because you have to think like this hair is long. I have a 14-inch closure, a 16-inch bundle, 18-inch bundle, and I also have a 20-inch bundle. So you have to think like since this hair is long and it's curly, it's going to look like a lot. But actually if you take a strand and stretch it out, it's not really going to be a lot, you know. So you just have to think about that. But I really don't think that was a lot of shedding. So whatever. But I would like this hair. I just really love it. I can't wait till it air dries after I wash the conditioner out. Well, actually, after I wash the conditioner out, I'm going to put like some leave-ins in the hair just so the hair can still be soft and detangled and all that good stuff. But I'm just going to leave the hair with the conditioner on it for about a couple minutes to an hour, like I said, and I'll be back to show you the next portion. Okay, so the hair is basically dry now, and you can either wear like this with the regular conditioner still in the hair, or you can rinse it out like I am and actually put real leave-ins in the hair. So I'm just about to wash it out, and then I'm going to put the leave-ins in. Okay, so I just finished rinsing out the conditioner, and this is how the hair looks. It's very soft and detangled. So now I'm just going to put in my leave-ins, and I'm kind of contemplating on what leave-ins I should put in. So I was thinking about using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensively Smooth Leave-In Conditioning Cream. I freaking love this stuff. It's so amazing. It smells so good, and it's very cheap. It was only like $2. Also, I'm going to use the jojoba acetate 3, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just 3 different oils in here: olive, almond, and castor oil. I'm going to use this to seal in the moisture, and then I was also going to use the Eco Styler gel just for a little bit of definition. I was thinking about, instead of using the leave-in conditioning cream, I could use the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk. So I don't even know, should I use the Shea Moisture? I don't know, because this is kind of oil based and I already have an oil, so I guess I'm not going to use this today, but I'm just going to use this. So first thing I'm going to do, I guess I can do the lock method, so that's liquid, oil, and cream.
So I have water in here. I'm just going to put some of the oil in. I'm not going to use a lot, just a little bit. And this is also going to calm down the frizz. And just put this all through the hair. I didn't use a lot, like I said, just enough for the hair. Hold on, my friend. Make sure you get on the ends as well, just all throughout the hair. Okay. So after you do that, go ahead and put in the cream or the leave-in conditioner or lotion, whatever. I'm just going to put that through. And some people like to use the dimming brush at this point just to define the curls, but these curls are already defined. I know a lot of people do that with the her hair company Brazilian Curly, but since this is the Brazilian Kinky Curly, the hair is already defined, so you really don't have to do all that. And that's the reason why I really bought this hair, because I like the texture of it, so I won't have to do all that extra stuff. So I'm gonna put it through. And I really don't think I need a lot, so I'm not going to put any more. So after I do that, I'm going to put in the Eco Styler. Now, the Eco Styler gel is sort of a thick consistency gel. So if you do have like a thinner gel, I suggest you use that just so you won't have to dilute the gel like I have to. Because I don't want it to be super thick. Because you see how it's like sticky? I don't want the hair to be like that. I'm just going to get a little bit of water and sort of dilute it with my hands and just put it throughout the hair. And this is an experiment because this is my first time actually washing the hair, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out at the end, but I think it's going to be pretty fine. Because these are like the products I use in my hair, and I am natural and I have like natural curls and whatnot, so this is what I use in my hair, so I think it should be pretty good. And also, if you run across the, what is it called? The VO5 conditioners, you can also put those in a spray bottle with water and a little bit of oil if you want to. And then just spray that on the hair and just use that as a leave-in instead of doing like the 3 different steps, because that'll work as well. But this is just what I chose to do. I'm gonna use a little bit more gel. And then just scrunch it throughout the hair. And as you can see, the hair really doesn't have like that white residue or white cast or anything like that. It just looks very fun. And I'm glad I was able to like blend the closure with the hair, because the closure is a 14-inch closure, and I thought that it was going to look obvious that it was a 14-inch closure and just stick out, but actually it's not really sticking out like that. So I'm happy about that. Also, I don't think I mentioned, but I didn't cut the hair. I just installed it and washed it as you guys seen, and this is what it looks like. So I love it. Just quickly run my comb through. show you like, ooh, Lord. Just to show you how it's detangled. And just as a reminder, once the hair dries, make sure that you do not run your hands through it. Just if you don't want that big, poofy Diana Ross looking hair, if you want something tamed and nice looking like this. I'm not saying that Diana Ross hair was not good looking, because I love that, but I'm just saying that if you want something sleeker and more defined, then don't run your hands through it. So, yep, and I guess that's all for now. I'll come back in when the hair dries, I guess. And yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to come back in because I just noticed that I was not in frame. As you guys know, I do not have the right equipment to be working with on YouTube, but it's okay. I'm just doing the best that I can. So basically, this is what the hair looks like. I wasn't able to get a good shot of it, but this is what it looks like. Very defined. Okay, so excuse my face, it looks like I ain't got no eyebrows, but I just popped the wig on my head so you can still see the lace. I didn't cut it off yet, but I have a part on this side and a part in the middle just in case if I want to shift the wig over. And yeah, this is what I